I'm hearing that the Chief Justice of the OACS Supreme Court, Sir Hugh Rawlins, has indicated that he is quitting office and will do so by the end of July. Maybe Chief Justice Rawlins feels this is a time that he wants to ride off into the sunset of retirement and take it easy. And that's fine. We all have that decision to make when the time comes when we are actively engaged with public service and other sorts of service. But please, sir, I'm begging you and I'm beseeching you this afternoon. Do not leave before this matter in Dominica is resolved. This matter before the court, before your appeal court now, where the petitioners have appealed the judgment of Justice Gertrude Tom in this dual allegiance disqualification matter that was brought against Roosevelt, Skerritt, and Pettis St. Jean. That matter has been appealed. Remember, sir, it was in your court system for over 2 years before we got a judgment. And now that it has been appealed, we expect that you, having told us it is important for us to know who our lawfully elected representatives are as soon as possible after an election, we expect you to take leadership in this matter and ensure that it is expedited and that we know before you leave office in July who our lawfully elected representatives are, so that we can be satisfied with the legitimacy of the parliament that runs our affairs. Right now, the issue of illegitimacy, the likelihood of an illegitimate parliament is hanging over our heads because there are two gentlemen who we believe, a number of us believe, have offended the qualifying criteria as set out in the Constitution, and it comes to your court, as per constitutional mandate, to deal with this issue. It has gone to the court of first instance. We feel that having regard to the fundamentals of the inherent jurisdiction and how that is used, the inherent jurisdiction of the court, and how the evidence before the learned judge was handled, that we got a bad decision, a decision that requires the opinion now of your appeal panel. And in the very same way, sir, as you listened to Tony Astafan when he wanted the appeal of Justice Cottle's decision in the Dave Bruni IPO matter expedited, and you were able to expedite it and get things done by teleconference and so on, we're hoping that you are going to facilitate expediting this matter in a similar way, because this is hugely, enormously more important to us than this petty nonsense about Dave Bruni on the IPO. You're leaving, sir. You have the opportunity to leave in a blaze of judicial glory. Stand, sir, for truth, for righteousness, for justice, for pure interpretations of the law and the Constitution in the matter of this dual allegiance disqualification. And leave office in July knowing that at least by the people of Dominica, where their constitution is concerned, insofar as the rule of law is involved, you did the right thing. Mr. Rawlins, sir, I beg you. I ask nothing more. I ask nothing less. This is important to us, sir. It is extremely important to us, and it is in your hands. We have had enough strange excursions into the byways of legal process. We want the law now to be up front and center. We want the Constitution to be upheld, and we want a very clear determination from the court that it is not going to play ball with compromises to the rule of law in these countries, in our country, Dominica, more specifically. Could you do that for us, please, sir? Could you kindly do that for us, please? And leave office knowing that one of your final acts was an act of great service to the Constitution and the people of the Commonwealth of Dominica.